Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and what I have here today is the all-new 2025 BMW X3 xDrive 30e M Sport PHEV. Yes, it's a very long name. And first, I would like to thank everyone here at Autoalle BMW for inviting me for the launch of this all-new X3 PHEV. And it's about time we got this X3 PHEV, because earlier in the year we got to see the X5 PHEV, almost the same brand because it's the 30e something whatever. Yeah, sorry, it's a long name. Now with this all new generation of X3, yeah, the looks of this is kind of similar now like what you get with its bigger stablemate, the BMW iX. You get LED headlights and you get now the LED surrounds now on the grille themselves. These are all active aero since they open at higher speeds. And here on the side profile, this being the M Sport brand, you get M Sport wheels and a nice touch M badge here too for the charging port itself. Now, pairing this all-new BMW X3 PHEV, voila! So first, we have a 2-liter twin-scroll turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 190 horsepower and 310 Newton meters of torque. Secondly, this has now a 19.7 kilowatt-hour battery that has 184 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. Now, a combined power, you have 299 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. So that's already as powerful as the outgoing models. And for the EV range, you can do as much as 90 kilometers, which is not too bad whatsoever. And for the charging time for it, it can only do AC slow charging, but it's still at a decent 2 hours and 15 minutes. And now this X3 being mated to a battery, this has an acceleration time from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.2 seconds. That's even faster than some of the entry-level sports cars that you can buy here today. And of course, being a BMW, you can see all the strut bars, all of the orange wires to connect the battery itself. This is codenamed as the B48, which is also present in the BMW Z4 S20i. Now on the side profile, since this being a newer X3, it's much longer, wider, and I think a little bit shorter in height if not mistaken, because I remember the previous ones were a bit more bulkier, and again with the large wheels. And for once, my favorite part about this all-new vehicle is the rear, because it kind of resembles that of the BMW XM, which I regret not shooting during the Philippine International Motor Show last year. Anyway, it does make up for it though. You have this nice LED taillights. Even the BMW logo illuminates, 30e badges, and oh, that's pretty much it. It kind of looks plain, but I don't mind it at the same time. Kind of gives it more a bit of a wagon vibe, in my opinion. Now, open the boot up. Yes, the space is just a little bit hampered, but it's not as bad as you expect. So you have a total space here of 460 liters and few toys here, as you can see. Net storages, LED lights, grocery hooks here, 12-volt socket, and at least comes as standard now with a very thick tonneau cover. And finally, there you go. And finally, once you fold all of the seats down now, it increases to 1600 liters. And if not mistaken, this is the same than the outgoing model. And of course, being a modern BMW, you have an electronic tailgate. Yeah, I'm probably that guy. I really like the look of this rear. So this is the interior now of this all-new BMW X3. Yeah. And of course, you are greeted by a very luxurious interior while it's being sporty at the same time, a main characteristic for all BMWs. You get electronic adjustments for the seats. And here in the door card, oh, that sounds really good. And you can see there's a lot going on. There's ambient light around here. And a very nice touch for locking the vehicle and adjusting the side mirrors. And you have this X3 logo. That's a very, very nice touch. And steering wheel now, this is one of the chunkiest steering wheels I've ever tried out. I think even thicker than that of the iX, but it's very, very soft to the touch. You get as well tilt and telescopic for the steering wheel, which is good. Paddle shifters, which is a surprise. And you get a boost function now with this X3 PHEV. I really wish I can drive this, hopefully soon on the channel. And of course, being a BMW, this is dominated by two large screens. One for your 12.3-inch instrument cluster with a lot of displays. Now you can see your fuel and electric range separately. And here for your 14.9-inch infotainment system, now equipped with BMW iDrive 9. And everything's mostly controlled now here, like for your air conditioning, the maps, for checking out the car. And two, you have a 360-degree camera, and the resolution of it is really, really good. And there's a lot more stuff that you can do. You have as well wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and numerous apps here that I have not tried out yet personally. And for the this is very similar like what you get to with the BMW 520i, which I reviewed early last year. It's very nice. And look at that. Once you press the hazard button, everything illuminates. That is so cool. You get pads here. One is a wireless charging pad, 2 Type-C USB ports, and a nice triangle M Sport badge, along with 2 cup holders with flimsy grips. Even this has ambient light, which I find really cool. Center console, yeah, is up to date now with the modern BMW, so you can control the infotainment system with this swivel wheel, more controls here for the volume, parking stuff, and all that. And for your gear shifter, it's just like that now. But I don't mind it because you have now paddle shifters. And quality, what can I say? It's BMW. It's terrific. I'm so amazed again to sit in a modern BMW. And nice touch too here in the steering wheel. You get an M Sport badge. And the seats here are very good because it's a mix of leather and Alcantara, especially here on the top part. It kind of feels like you're riding an M8, even though I haven't ridden one yet. Get thigh support too on either side. And glove box, it's a nice touch too. Yeah, it's maybe smaller than the outgoing models, but hey, it's more premium than at least. And above here, you get your LED lights. Oh, there you go, finally opened. And visor, you get a vanity mirror, again, with an LED light. Oh, come on. But hey, look at the quality. Among one of the thicker sun visors I've seen in an SUV. Oh yeah, too. I cannot demo it now because I don't have the key. You have a heads-up display, as you can see here, because there's an empty space. Now, this BMW X3 PHEV is so luxurious that I'm noticing more stuff even before getting in here to the rear seats. So you get lights on all of the outside door handles, and there are M paddle lamps too. That's a very, very cool touch. And here at the rear door card, pretty much the same, well, almost the same like the ones in front, just with the absence of the lights. And of course, this is equipped too with a Harman Kardon sound system, which is among one of the best in the business. And you get sunshade blockers on either side. And the space here is actually really good. This is already set to my driving position. And yeah, space here is excellent. And there are provisions here, and you can open them if you want to add optional equipment like the seat back table that I mentioned years ago. And you get net storages behind both front seats. In the middle, you get air conditioning vents. Oh, they move like this. That's very cool. And the controls are just down here. Again, it's all in the touchscreen. 2 USB Type-C ports. And here in the center, you get an armrest with 2 cup holders. Once again, the seats here, again, it's the mix of the Alcantara, but it's mostly on the leather side. And it's just as comfortable like with every other BMW. Now, if I sit in the middle, again, not too bad. Yeah, you have a very large transmission tunnel, but it's not in the way that much. It's still very much comfortable. And you get the LED lights above here too. Right, that's about it. Now, for the cost of all of this BMW xDrive 30 M Sport xDrive PHEV, whatever. Sorry, it's a really long name. Now, this one stands at 4,790,000 pesos. Now, I would say that's pretty well valued already, considering that this is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. And of course, it's a BMW. What else to say about it? And the big test for this soon now, hopefully we can drive this on the channel because I want to see if this still captures the BMW experience. Again, I would like to thank everyone here at Autoalle BMW here in EDSA Centris for making this all possible, and as well for the invite of the launching of this vehicle. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you hopefully soon with more BMW content on the channel. Bye-bye.